Hello and welcome to A Pair of Dice Lost podcasting channel. My name is Brendan. My pronouns are he, him, and I'll be your storyteller for this game about living gods on the wrong side of the law. Joining me for this game is...
Hey there, guys. My name is Tyler. Pronouns are he, him. I'm going to be playing Riki, the fire-aspected street exorcist.
Hi, everybody. My name's Christina. I will be playing Elion. My pronouns are she, her, and Elion's pronouns are they, them. They are a water-aspected investigator.
Hi, everyone. My name's Cody. Pronouns are he, they, and I play Amalar Devine, the air-aspected shady businessman.
Hi, my name is Britt, and my pronouns are she and her. I play a wood aspect named Rush Ferris, who has a ferret familiar named Zeke. Together, they specialize in archery, larceny, and dance.
Hi, I'm Michaela, she, her, and I'll be playing Tirali of House Regara, an Earth-aspected leader of a small military force known as the Tyrants, who cooks the books for the gang.
And this is Exalted, like a dragon-blooded, the Atonement prison break. Obviously, I'm going to keep this part in here because it's going to make total sense on the actual episode, but yeah, so we ran out of time doing the in-person game, so we're picking back up online now. Also, it's 3 weeks later, so I'm going to do my best for consistency, but I was also incredibly hungover when I was running. We returned back to the Atonement, prison for anathema and heretics of the Immaculate Order, and enemies of the realm at large. In the middle of the prison yard, or main prison area, Riki is currently facing down with... Fidelity and Castigation, the water-aspected Immaculate Monk. Up on another level, a group of Tirali, Ferris, and Elion are currently facing off against something that has created a Shadowland and a skeleton with knives. And finally, we have Devine, who has currently gotten one set of his... one set of 2 shackles off of his hands with the help of a former enemy, Karal June. So we're going to focus back on them. Devine, you've made it down here through ways of luring yourself a tunnel. What are you going to do now?
Has everything opened up yet?
Yes. Everything has opened up yet now. At the start of the fight with the zombies and the other guy, the local doctor, Zeke, if I recall, was thrown into a room and hit the button that opened up all the doors.
Yep.
Yeah. So, you got anywhere to be, June?
Devine, anywhere to be? Are you kidding me? I'm in a prison. I gotta go get my guys, and then we gotta figure out a way out of here.
You wanna see some magic shit? I gotta get into the anathema wing. Well, back into the anathema wing.
Whoa!
Buddies up there?
Whoa! Why were you in the anathema wing? You're as dragon-blooded as they come.
Yeah. Apparently blood apes are stupid, so I just had to tell them I was an anathema, and they fell for it.
June just kind of like nods and like goes, yeah, no, that makes sense. Blood apes are a little dumb. Maybe I should go and get my guys together while that you go and do that. You know, help with any kind of like motions towards everything, like the riot that's starting to form.
Yeah. Go take care of your boys. Did you need to borrow the boomerang? You want to hold on to that for a little while?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. I'll just stick to lightning bolts for now.
Okay. Weird. I'd probably recommend getting those the shackles on your legs off whenever you can. If they stay on too long, like that'll be bad news for you.
Oh, right. I forgot about those. Any chance you could help out with that before you go? I know you already did me a solid and took care of the first half, but like Just another swing, right?
You know, I could, but what am I going to get out of it, you know?
You know, that's fair. Riki does this bondage stuff. Can I see Riki from where I'm at?
If you peek out the door, actually, you know what? There's a lot of people out there. Give me a perception and awareness roll, difficulty 3. Like, there are a lot of people out there.
My awareness is knowing when somebody's entering a room. Does that count for Riki making a grand entrance?
He has already made a grand entrance before that you got here.
Darn. Always gotta shoot for those extra dice.
It's fine. It's like asking for an ambush.
Yeah. Haha, 4.
See, we're back on the dice parser now, and so Cody can roll again.
Yeah.
Right.
So, with 4 successes, yes, you can, taking a quick peek out the through the bars, you can pick out Riki and a bunch of scorched blood apes, as well as him facing off against one of the wardens. Besides that, with that level of awareness, there is the obvious smell of a bunch of blood apes that have been toasted, wafting towards you. It's not a good smell.
Gross. How far away would you say Riki is?
Are you going for Riki, or are you going back to the anathema wing?
I'm gonna get Riki to do his bondage thing.
I don't know what that means.
Me neither. I just know Riki does unchained shit.
Okay. From where that you are, Riki is at long range, and at least one of those range bands is down a floor or 2. So, like, you could basically run to him, and then, like, next turn, you would be within medium, and then if you wanted to, you could, like, leap down and then get to him, like, fairly quickly.
Yeah.
Do you have any athletics charms that could help out with this?
Yeah, I've got effortlessly rising flame and soaring leap technique. Effortlessly rising flame lets me add automatic successes for 2 motes each, and rolls an additional non-charm die for every 10.
Yeah, man. With soaring leap technique, I would absolutely, like, with enough successes, I would let you get through even more range bands, like, quickly.
Dope. So
because you can basically move one range band right now as you are. You can reflexively use the air aspect one to use, like, basically like a reflexive action to move. You would basically, like, reflect, like, soaring leap and then, like, reflexive action to, like, move yourself. But the soaring leap is going to kind of the results on that athletics roll would kind of determine how far that you can move.
All right, so here's what I'll do is I'll do an athletics roll with soaring leap, and I will spend enough anima to raise me from burning to bonfire, because then the range band is free.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. What is your athletics?
My athletics is a 3.
Okay, so then you can theoretically add a success from effortlessly rising flame for 2. Spend the 1 on soaring leap technique. Is there anything else you can put into this?
I need to put 2 more into this somehow.
Yeah, I don't think you have any other athletic stuff that would help with it, is the problem.
All right, so this is... No, we're not in battle. That's way too cheesy. I was gonna say have June hit me so I can use hopping firecracker evasion. It's the dodge charm.
That's a little much, because you also have to spend initiative on it, so... Womp womp. You could always just spend, like, this and then the 5 motes on movement, because those 5 motes will get you to bonfire anyway.
Fair.
And then you just have it going.
All right, so what if I were to stunt this and use join battle with Riki and use my throw lore bolt pot shots as I'm jumping across the range band to be like, Riki,
Okay, so you want to join in on Ricky's fight then?
Yeah, back him up. That way, he's got somebody to drag him out of there when he gets his arm cut off again.
Okay, so you see the fight going on. Describe to me, what do you do then?
All right, so Ricky's talking shit to Homeboy as the riotous uprising is mid-clash. Seeing his boy down there in the swarm of Dynasty Warrior goons, Devine looks to June, nods, gives him a two-finger salute. I'll see you downstairs, and then you can help me get back into the anathema wing. Right after Ricky takes care of my problem. And he jumps over the railing, running along the wall, and bounces quickly back and forth between levels until he lands just outside of the main brawl, where he kicks up with a flash of lightning into the air, spinning his anima banner around, creating a whirlwind of crackling lightning as he lands next to his boy.
Okay, how much are you spending on that?
8.
As you spend some to have your anima go up, the bindings around your legs suck in the anima, as I had mentioned before, that I believe that you might have forgotten about.
Props. Because it doesn't let you burn, does it?
No, it does not. It does not let you burn.
Shit.
And as it sucks in more of the anima, you can feel the leg clamps on you tightening. At this point, while it is not hindering your essence regen anymore, anytime that you go to make a movement roll now, you are at a +1 difficulty on all things to move.
Dope.
As they are now tighter around you, as you have spent enough essence to cause them to start recognizing your anima signature. This will, of course, affect after you've made the roll and done the thing, etc., etc.
Right.
And for the record, I will give you for that join battle and everything, I will give you a 2-dot stunt. So an auto success and an extra 2 dice.
Gotcha.
Because that was still pretty fucking cool.
Am I doing the athletics or the join battle first?
Let's go with the athletics first.
All right.
Make sure you don't accidentally fuck it up.
So 2 successes. An additional die for every 10. 10s reroll non-1s.
So basically 10s let you generate more non-charm dice, and 10s also let you reroll 1s. And you got
so
no 10s
useful.
or 1 or no 1s.
That's 4 successes.
That is how it do be, though. With that, you are able to move towards the battlefield. You are going to be coming in at medium range from Ricky, but you're going to be at the same...
In the battle group.
You're going to be inside... Yeah, you're going to be inside of the battle group. I'll have that stunt also count for your join battle, because they were both kind of the same description. So go ahead and roll me your wits and awareness.
Heard.
I said it like that because I actually have to think about it. I'm like 90% sure that is what join battle is.
It is. Wits and awareness. And I can spend 5 motes to add up to 5 to it. I don't think I've got the motes to spend 5 motes on that right now, so I'm...
Also remember that at the top of rounds now, you are only regenerating 4 motes because you still have the shackles on you.
Yeah.
Wait, why is it 4? It should be 3.
He had gotten the handcuffs off.
Yes, and per my notes, it says -2 per shackle.
Oh. Thank you for reminding me.
Haha.
I'm so glad that you take notes for us, Christina. I can never understate this.
Man, that would have been nice to just swap those 2 rolls. Actually, not really. I'd rather have the successes on join battle.
Okay, so with the successes on join battle plus giving you the stunt, that would actually put you in at initiative 10 within Ricky's combat.
Nope.
So let me add that onto the thing. Okay, so now with everybody in some kind of combat, which one of you all wants to go first? We have the boys and... Well, we have the out-of-character boys and the out-of-character girls.
That's probably a good way to phrase that.
So I'm feeling like probably keeping along with Devine being here, that we can go right into the top of the round with that fight. So, Devine, you see in front of you a swarm of a battle group of blood apes. Riki has just launched a pretty devastating blow against them, as well as a water aspected dragon-blooded who has adopted you assume a martial arts stance. You don't know. You're not a martial artist.
Hey, that looks like that bullshit Thanos was pulling. I don't like that shit.
And you are at the top of the initiative, sir.
So, first thing... What do I have to roll to move through the, pretty much move over to Riki?
Move over to Riki would just be a movement action for you. The Blood Apes are... So, because they're a battle group, they just kind of hit everything that's around them. That's just kind of how they work. I think that since that he has taken it down at least one magnitude, or one size category, from his move before, I think that they're probably easier to get through, so there's not really a thing that says how to do it. It's not like you pass through and have an attack of opportunity, because movement is kind of theater of the mind.
Right.
If you're trying to go from short to close distance with Riki, you would basically like be passing by them, but like they're still in such disarray that it's like you kind of can get through. There basically isn't an attack of opportunity thing that they can do here, if that makes sense.
I got this.
Okay.
Once Devine lands and he notices that his bonfire has been unbonfired, he looks across the battlefield and locks eyes with Riki. Nonchalantly, like a guy trying to move through a concert, pushes his way through the blood apes. Excuse me, pardon me. I got an appointment with that guy. Sorry, pardon, you're in my way. And like anytime anyone swings, it's just like a quick dodge, but not really antagonizing anyone until he gets over to Riki. Because, I'm better than all of these stupid blood apes.
I think that right now they are still in such disarray of having been badly burned as they were, that you're able to kind of get through. Obviously, the other monk is going to have things to say about this, but they will not. And you managed to go from short to close distance with Riki. However, you are now also surrounded on all ends by blood apes.
Yeah, that's fine. Hey, Riki, who's your buddy?
I'm already in my form at this point. All right, Brendan?
Yes, you are. If I recall, you guys took a moment to take up forms against each other.
We both quickly squared up. Hold on, I'm having a mental moment trying to assume.
Just remember, you're walking here.
But not when I'm fighting, though. I don't talk mad shit when I'm actually seriously fighting. That's the problem I'm having. He ain't good. He's bad news. Just keep the vibes off me. Yeah, that'll be helpful.
Yeah. About that, I'd love to. But in order for me to scratch your back, I'm gonna need you to scratch mine.
Oh, is that so?
Chains made for anathema really kind of suck when you're trying to, throw magic lightning bolts at people. You mind helping me out with these? And he points down at his feet where you can see the shackles kind of
I mean,
Too tight.
I can hit it really hard for you, but it might hurt you a little bit.
Oh yeah, it worked fine when June did it. So
Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna bash his ankle restraints with my stick.
So, for that, I'm going to ask you to make me a Dex and martial arts roll. The difficulty on this is Cody. What is your evasion?
Asian, it is 3.
Okay, the difficulty on this to hit this successfully is going to be a 5 because, well, you're literally trying not to smash his ankles in. Like you're trying not to misery him.
That's the thing. I don't think he is trying to not misery me.
I can't not misery you. The thing where I can break chains open, they have to be mine. I can't just willy-nilly pop every lock in the game, unfortunately.
Devine doesn't know that.
Yeah, but you're going to learn today. So it was a martial arts and strength roll?
Martial arts and Dex. Yeah, no, you kind of went to the wrong person to open your lock. You want to go to Ferris to open up other people's locks.
Anyway, cowabunga.
Cowabungitis.
Now, if you could roll me your damage plus 5. So you'd be doing roll me 17 dice to try and break this. Or I'm sorry, no, 19. Because what's your strength? I'm sorry.
My strength is 4.
Oh, okay. Roll me 21 dice. Okay.
Way to go, Lenny.
You make a strike against the shackles. You feel like that if that you had used any other weapon besides literally an artifact weapon like you have on this, the weapon would have broke against them. But because you have a weapon made of magical materials, the items kind of clash, and then there's a ringing in your hands as that the demon's gold on the end of your lantern kind of like absorbs and twists a little bit, and then you hear a loud like pop as the shackles on his ankles shatter and are broken, completely useless now.
Hey, yeah, unchained like me. Now fuck off.
I got you.
Keep him off me.
All right, so now that I am unchained, Devine is going to burst into the air again as he rains down sparks of lightning, and his anima actually flares up this time as a whirlwind busts through the jail, sending shards of static electricity in all directions into the battle group. Hey, you stupid apes. Your fight's over here. As he lands with a static discharge. I am going to spend 4 motes on my lore bolt. And then, because I am creating a distraction for this battle group to pull them away from Riki, my specialty for throwing is distracting things.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
I'm going to spend 6 motes on my Seeking Throw technique to bump my roll. And then use my air aspect ability, now that I am actually bonfiring, to get a range band away.
So the first thing that you're going to do is you are attacking them, and then you are also... Wait, I said they were at short range from you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. So you are not actually disengaging with them. You are actually just getting out of there. So you do not have to flurry a disengage with an attack roll. So then you're just attacking and then using your movement.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me the attack roll. I'm obviously going to give you a 2-dot stunt for that.
Oh. Jesus fucking Christ.
Wow. 7 on 23 dice, huh?
7 on 23 dice. Let me see if the Throne Charm does. Nope, just ignores defense bonus for light cover. So yeah, all that for all those dice for 21 for 7.
Their evasion is a 4. So you got 3 over. I assume that you're using Withering Attack on them, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then they have a soak of 7. So what is your regular damage?
Regular damage is 13 with a overwhelm of 4.
Okay, so 13 plus 3, so that's a 16 on your damage. And then they have a soak of 10 right now. So then you are rolling 6 dice of damage. 6 dice of withering damage.
Oh, and none of them are wearing metal armor, right?
No, they are not.
Okay. Figures.
That's a good dice roll.
5 successes on 6 dice, 7 successes on 23 fucking dice.
Did 5 successes?
Yeah.
You do not reap initiative from him, but instead you are just with a withering attack are just doing damage to him. Or are just doing damage to the blood apes. So you do 5 damage to the blood apes, which is enough to reduce their magnitude to 0, which means that they now have to make a route check. Okay, there we go. So they have to make a willpower check at difficulty 3 currently, I believe, because this is the second time that they've been reduced and in size, and wow.
Yeah. Wow.
They refuse to go down, man. So the blood apes despite a lot of them going down, the blood apes refuse to give up. Tasked with the supernatural compulsion to stay here and keep the prisoners from escaping, they continue to be a threat. Next up on this initiative is Fidelity and Castigation at 9, who is going to stay looking at Riki. Is going to stay looking at Riki and is going to continue moving fluidly in the water dragon form that he's in, and is going to he's going to combo Flowing Water Defense and Rippling Water Strike, which allow him to flurry an attack with a full defense. And if his attack hits, he refunds the initiative cost of a full defense. And Rippling Water Strike gives him +2 Withering on strikes. If he crashes the opponent, he gets to... let's see, if he crashes an opponent, all other opponents gain a -1 onslaught penalty. And if he's in Water Aura, which he is, he adds Dex and Strength to his raw damage. Riki, he is going to be rolling to attack you. He is going to be rolling 12 dice. How would you like to defend against this?
What is my initiative at?
Your initiative is currently at 2.
So don't get hit by this. Got it.
Do not get hit by this. It'll be bad.
Yeah. I think I will. First of all, I think I'll be dodging.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Brendan. I think I'm going to spend 5 motes total. To spend 2 on Threshold Warding Stance to give myself +1 evasion, and 3 on Ember Amid Smoke in this direction to give myself another +1 and do the Essence Drain on on dodge, rather.
Okay. So that'll give you a total of 7 evasion right now?
Correct.
Okay. And then did you want to stunt this in any way to get some extra evasion?
Sure. Can you describe his attack for me?
Yes. He is coming in. He kind of flowed backwards into his form for a little bit, and then he rushed you with a overhand strike as if that he's coming in like a cresting wave. He's trying to smash into your shoulders and get past the defense that your rack staff provides, and trying to make you drop it low enough that he might be able to get the upper hand as that your defense lowers.
Riki is going to take a deep breath as the strike is coming in, and until the very last moment, wait. And at the pinnacle of the strike, when it starts coming downward, it's going to bring the staff up to the side of a forearm, and then yank really hard to bring the staff across his body to redirect all that crashing force to the side and trip him in the same motion.
Okay. Do you have anything that lets you like reflexively try to do a trip?
Oh, no, I didn't know trip was a thing. I was just trying to factor in the damage that the Ember Mid-Smoke thing would do if I succeeded.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, no, that sounds good. I will give you an extra 2 on your evasion for that, so you are now at a 9. He is also using, like I said before, since he's using 12 dice, 2 of those motes that he's doing is on Become the Hammer, which does let him reroll 6s.
Okay.
5. But he got 2 6s, so it is possible. He does, with a total of 7, which is pretty fucking impressive.
Yeah.
He does miss, though.
Excellent. My essence is 3, so I think he just takes 3 essence damage.
To his initiative?
Yes, I believe. I do not reap from that, though.
Right. So fidelity is down to 6. And since that he missed his attack, he actually loses 1 as well. So he's actually down to 5.
Now he still gets the full defense move, though, right?
No, he does not. I need to look up, since he did not hit, he does not get the full defense. He does not get to use the full defense as a... So I actually need to look up how much that he loses from the full defense as well. Okay, he loses an extra 1 initiative point. However, his defense is now at a +2.
Okay, what's he at total for initiative right now?
I was saying that because of your good dodge, he just went down from a fairly threatening 9 to a 4. Okay, so next up is going to be the Blood Apes, who are going to surge forward towards Devine and go to attack him.
Hey.
Since that, Devine did go a different way than Riki, they can't, surge, both ways, Yeah. If you'd stayed in the same place as Riki, though, they absolutely would have gone for you.
But I wouldn't have got that extra 1 die for my specialty.
They are coming at you. They have an attack of 14. An attack die pool of 14. What are you going to do, bud? I will let you know that battle groups cannot do damage to you until that they bring you down into the negative initiative.
Gotcha.
They're coming at you, bud.
Yeah.
Claws and teeth.
How high can I rate motes? And I can't just bounce away. That's got to be a reflexive.
Yes, that would be a reflexive move on your turn. Also, since they have closed the distance, even if you could, it would be a disengage roll, which has to happen on your turn.
Let's see. Flickering Candle Meditation. That's 1 mote and 1 initiative. Essence 1's on my enemy's attack roll. Allow me to ignore that many.
You currently do not have any points of penalty to your evasion.
I do. I have 1 point of penalty for my armor.
Oh, okay.
But I don't think that's enough.
I always forget that you have armor. What is your soak at?
Not the best. Soak 6.
Oh, yeah, that's not the best.
It's not good armor, it's just enough armor. It's like a kid playing pretend with armor.
What is how do you calculate armor again?
Armor is whatever armor that you're wearing.
Oh, that's right. I don't have armor. I have soak.
As the battle group's coming towards him, Divine's going to try his usual gambit and back himself up to a wall. And as they crowd in, jump up the wall that he hopes Blood Apes can't also just walk up.
You're gonna just start walking up the wall?
Yeah.
Or jumping up the wall. You're gonna kind of Spider-Man it?
Yeah. Back up and just moonwalk up the wall.
Okay. Okay, so what's your evasion at already?
Evasion is at 3.
Okay, I'll give you an extra evasion for that. Is there anything else that you wanted to put into that? Any dodge charms or anything?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and spend the mote for flickering candle meditation. 1 mote and 1 initiative.
Okay, so if they get a 1, then your penalty. If they get any 1s, then your penalty is for having armor on goes away, and you'd have a 5 on evasion.
Right.
Okay, they are rolling 14. Okay, they are going to hit you with an 8. They did roll a 1, so your evasion is a 5. So they are going to hit you with a threshold of 3. Their damage is an 18 plus 3 is 21.
Gross.
And then what is your soak?
Soak is 6.
Okay, so then they are rolling 15 withering dice. As you try to like scale up the walls, a bunch of these blood apes just kind of see what you're doing, and they kind of, you not knowing the power that some of these demons possess, like basically dig their claws into the wall near you and kind of like go for like an X strike as that you're going up the wall. Like they just kind of like cross and like slash at you.
Yeah. I got cocky. They grabbed me.
Wow. On 15 fucking dice, I rolled 3 successes.
How's it fucking feel, Brendan?
Honestly, since it's the me against the players, actually it feels fine.
Yeah.
However, you do go down to 7 initiative.
I mean, I'm still on top.
Yeah, you are. So now down to initiative 2. That's what I have here. Is Riki. What you doing, bud?
So he did he trip and stumble after I did that dope dodge last time?
Yeah, he more or less like tripped and stumbled. Like he's still like in his form, but it's very clear that
he's recoiling.
He's recoiling. He's trying to find his footing again. He still technically has the upper hand on you as far as initiative goes, but like it's very much closer than it was.
All right, give me one more moment to.
I will let you know he is not a creature of darkness.
I didn't figure. If only. Okay, Brendan. I'm going to do 2 charms here as I hit him with my stick. Firstly, I'm going to use Riot and Leave for Rest. And secondly, first time, I'm going to use an invocation from my artifact.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I'm going to use Stoke the Flame. So both of those together, I believe, is a. Give me a moment. First of all, what is the resting fire rate of my staff?
The resting fire rate of your staff is always at a 1, unless, of course, you are literally underwater or something magical has caused it to go out.
So I am adding a total of 4 die to a withering attack.
Okay.
From those 2. Now I take the essence motes from the artifact when I use its invocations, right?
No, you are using your motes.
I will as he's stumbling a little bit. I would like to do a wind back and like twist the staff, and then while spinning, ducking, and also twirling the staff at a high speed, I'd like to try to knock him off of his feet really hard to like spin him like a fighting style combo starter, like a fighting game. Just kick his feet out and like flip him 180 degrees, and rise back up after that spin in a ready to strike stance after I inflict my withering attack.
Okay. So I will give you absolutely, for that description, that is absolutely without a doubt a 2-dot stun.
And that's just additional 2 dice, or is that 2 dice and an auto success?
2 dice and an auto success.
Dope. So that's 9. I'm rolling 18 with staff. That's 19 dice.
Okay, he is going to, he does have a, let's see, he is going to try and, like, parry the staff with his hands, since he did take the full defense action. His parry is currently a 6.
Okay.
And if he goes down, and if he does take the hit, he is going to, if he takes the hit, I'll tell you if he's going to do anything else.
Okay. 8.
8. Okay, so he is going to take that hit. You got 2 successes above. So that's going to be your damage plus strength plus the 2. What does that put you at for damage?
Damage plus strength plus 2 is 18.
Okay, 18. What is your overwhelming?
My overwhelming on the weapon is 4, but give me a moment. I think one of my things gives me something for that.
Okay. Because I will let you know that since he is in water dragon form, he does get to double his stamina for soak, which would put his soak at a 12? Yes, at a 12. And then he is going to impervious skin of stone.
That is 5 overwhelming.
Oh,
Rotten Leaf Arrested gives me 1.
never mind. He cannot use impervious skin of stone. I had to, since he's not an earth aspect or in earth aura, I have to declare that before you make your attack roll.
Yeah, that's 5 overwhelm, because Rotten Leaf Arrested gives me 1.
I will let you know that you're doing 18 damage? Is that what it was?
Correct.
Okay, you with his soak and everything from water dragon form, you are rolling 6 damage dice because his soak was up to 12. His initiative is currently at a 4.
Hey!
With 4, I believe that we've been saying that 0 is a crash, right?
Yeah, I think.
This is about to catapult Riki. I feel like 0 makes sense to be a crash. And if it's supposed to be -1, like, fuck it. I like 0 as a crash.
Creepy. Once you're done, I have a list of things for you,
Okay.
but I'm going to let you finish.
Okay, so first off, for hitting, you go to 3. Then you reap 4 initiative from him, which brings you to 7. He goes down to 0, which then puts him in crash, which gives you 5 initiative,
Damn, son.
putting you at 12 now.
I'm about to do it again. Okay, would you like my list of things?
Sure.
Okay, so I dealt a point of initiative damage with Stoke the Flame, so that raises my flame level by 1. That just happened.
Right.
Secondly, I crashed an opponent with this charm, so they are set ablaze and take fire damage at the start of their turn equal to your flame rating, which I believe at the moment is 2.
Yes, so then he will be taking 2 fire damage.
And with Rotten Leaf Arrest, if I crash an opponent with this, they cannot make a movement action during their next turn.
Well, he's in close proximity to you, so I'm not sure that he wants to move, but
I guess
means,
I can't move back now, right?
Yeah, he can't move back, and also I guess he can't stop, drop, and roll, so...
But I also can't move?
No, you could absolutely use a disengage. He can't use a rush to keep up with you.
Yeah, and I guess I will disengage, and, after I do that, I'll take a hop back onto, a piece of high ground or something to prepare for my next strike.
Okay. Yeah, you could absolutely... I feel like that since that he can't move...
Actually, you know what? I will do that after, because I go right again after this, right? Because I'm at top of initiative now.
Yeah.
So I'll disengage after that. That's fine.
Top of the round. What I think that we're going to do is I think that we're going to try and finish up this combat and then move over to the girls.
Okay. I'm about to hit really hard, so that might work out well.
Yeah, I figured. Top of the round. Remember, you regen 5 motes since you're in combat. So first off is going to be Riki at 12. So you have pushed this guy away. He is crashed. He is stumbling. He's still flowing through his form and his katas, but it's very much like that moment in the Kung Fu movie where that he's kind of wobbly on his feet.
My man shook. He's sloppy. He's stumbling.
What do you want to do?
I think, firstly, I'll be spending 3 motes to use Cleansing Flame Strike. For what this does, this ignores 2 points of hardness and adds 1 die of damage for a decisive attack.
Okay.
How do rushes work?
He is currently within close distance to you, so you actually don't need a rush.
And then I'll spend 3 motes to add 3 dice for a martial arts attack with Become the Hammer.
Okay. So then I assume that you're doing a decisive strike on him?
Oh, certainly.
Okay. So describe it to me. He's wobbling. What are you doing? Also, he's on fire.
Right? If I may, Ricky's going to spin the rack staff in a quick motion for himself, and I'll seem to absorb the flame, like draw from the fire that this guy has on him. He's still on fire, but I'm gonna like draw energy from it into the staff, so the staff lights on fire as I spin it. I'm going to then, I'd like to hook a leg with my leg and pull back really hard to like knock him, make him knock back, and then spin alongside him while he's falling and bring that flaming staff down right around at the chin as he falls towards the ground with the all the conviction and fire of the staff in one go.
That sounds fucking rad. I'm gonna give you a $2 for that. So 2 extra dice and an extra auto success. Go ahead and roll it for me. That's going to be 13 dice since you do not add accuracy, or not 13. You said you're adding 3 dice, so 15 dice since you do not add accuracy.
And it adds 1 because of the flame strike too.
Yes.
So that would be, so it's my initiative, right?
So first you have to roll to hit.
Okay.
It has not taken his turn yet, so his defense has not re-upped. Okay. So he is currently at a 5.
My martial arts attack roll, so 9 plus 1 for flame strike.
Mm-hmm.
That's for damage, I think. Actually,
that is for damage.
Okay,
but plus 1 from your staff.
Yes.
Specialty.
Yes. Plus 3 for the extra dice. So 13.
Yes, and then plus 2 for the stunt with 1 auto success.
Okay, so 15, 1 auto. Gotcha. That is exactly 5. I reroll 6s.
You do reroll 6s.
Does 5 hit though?
5 does hit.
So it's just 5.
Yep, but you don't need. But over numbers don't matter for decisive strike. You either hit or you don't.
Okay, great.
Yeah. So now you are rolling your initiative for damage. I believe plus 1 for the flame strike.
So 13.
And
then damage for the staff, right?
No, not you are just rolling. Yeah, so you are just rolling 13.
Oh, okay.
But he doesn't get any soak or anything.
Holy shit.
Do you have a thing that lets 10s double on decisive?
Let me double check. I don't think so. I think it's just flat. No, I don't believe so. That's still 11 damage.
It would actually be 7 damage. Because 10s don't double on decisive unless, of course, you have a charm that lets you do it.
I forgot that it's already baked in. Yeah, 7 damage then.
So, my question for you here is, are you going to kill him or let him just kind of be knocked out? Because you're literally bringing him to incap, and you basically have the choice of, like, murder this fool or just let him, like, get knocked out.
As much as I really do hate monks, as much as I have a intimacy for despising the Immaculate Order, we are trying to escape, and actually murdering a guard will make that much harder. So I think I'm just going to do the Riki special of just shattering his jaw and leaving him on the ground broken.
He absolutely goes down, bloodied, and it, like, his eyes just roll up in the back of his head, and he is, like, he loses concentration, and in doing this, the Blood Apes look over to you, look to Devine, and then they kind of, like, lower down, and you can, with a kind of the smell of really bad dog farts, they just kind of disappear as the person who had bound them loses consciousness and the will to fight.
Damn, I don't get to do my 1 dice of decisive bonfire damage to him. Thanks, Tyler.
You gotta be quicker than that?
Thank you all for taking the time to enjoy our show. If you liked what you heard, why not give us a follow on Twitter for more updates as to when we'll be releasing episodes. You can also give us a like or review on your podcast app of choice. Just a few quick button clicks and you can help us defeat the dreaded algorithm boss. The theme song for this game was Main Theme by Alexander Nakarada, copyright 2019, used under a Creative Commons license. And hey, for making it this far, I saw that cool thing you did, so have some stunt dice.
Hey, Craig.
Oh, Craig. So nice to see you again, Craig.
My bad.
You're fine. I think the next time we need to just run while I'm drinking. I think that's the better way to do it.
That's a whole other level of dangerous, Brendan.
Okay, but you remember the last time we ran while you were drinking? We
I
were
remember.
doing regular Exalted, and you gave us, like, basically Voltron, or the robot from Power Rangers.
That wasn't while I was drinking.
But remember the last time we played while I was drinking?
I mean, most of us were drinking, so I'm pretty sure you were drinking.
That was when we played directly after LARP.
Ah, so you were sleep drunk instead of regular drunk.
I was sleep drunk instead of regular drunk.
My point still stands. You were still drunk in some weird aspect.
When you were drinking, you put a transformer into a bank heist.
Yes. That I did. Yes, you're right. Well, a museum heist.
But it was Starscream.
Yes, and we
Pretty
also
much.
had, like, guests, so,
Yeah. Okay.
And we're running in a hotel room.
Where everything picked up. I bet editing that was literal hell.
Oh, it was the worst. God, what fucking voice did I do for this guy?
The eternal struggle, I understand.
I should have written it down. I'm gonna just go with a voice, and if it's wrong, then it's wrong, because it's been 3 weeks. That is absolutely not what happened. As I recall it, you guys had asked the matriarch or someone in your entourage to forge papers saying that you were an anathema.
Yeah, but, he doesn't have to know that.
Oh, okay. I wanted to make sure, because, I'm like, is Cody pulling a trick on me or not?
To be fair, we didn't decide that I was going to the anathema wing until, we were, in prison.
That is totally fair.
I wasn't sure how it worked. But yeah, we'll just go with I'm lying to June.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. So.
I'm trying to remove this for... It's not a charm, it's the air aspects can do. I closed the book out. That was a mistake.
That was your mistake, sir. Oh my god, being able to just have 2 monitors and look at charms. Which kind of charm was it?
It's the air aspect ability that lets me jump range bands just cause.
Oh,
5 motes.
5 motes, yeah.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. Kavis looks to June. He's like, Kavis, shit.
Oh, and don't forget the accuracy of your weapon.
Oh, good call, because that's not very good.
And did you want to pump it at any point with some motes or anything?
I also have a specialization in staves. I'm a goofball. That's +2, right? +1?
+1.
Okay, hold on. Let me look for my accuracy. Can we just re-roll that or just add the extra base?
Let's just re-roll that. We're getting back into the hang of this. Your accuracy is
It should be 13
+3.
total. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, it's been many moons. Sorry for the kerfuffle.
It's fine. Do not think of picking them up and using them on someone else. I will not let this happen again. This happened once when I made a stupid door. I'm not letting it happen again.
But the door was great and so useful.
Doubles 9s. Oh, wait, no, that's the war charm. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Cody, if you think that attack is gross, you should look up drowning in blood technique.
I don't wanna.
I swear, I know this game.
While you're looking that up, I'll be right back. I just realized I don't have a pencil in here.
Alright,
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Nah, dude, spotlight's on you.